MP, over here, over here.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure to be successful in it.
Good insight.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball. It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
They set the pick. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Clock at 6. Back to Dinwiddie. Latre. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's George. And off the left side of the rim, and it's swirls in for him.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
2 free throws coming up. And it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. And they're spending more energy at that end of the floor. And that's essential for any elite team.
Bullock passes to George. Over Johnson. And it's Dallas with another.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Back to Bridges. They double him with George. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's George. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. George against Johnson. Back to Doncic. Goes up the baseline. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Ready for down.
Automatic! Everything's going in!
Irving passes to Wood. Dallas moving it around. From inside, and the basket is good. George has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Bridges, and it's Thomas in at the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Shoots a fader. A nice shot by George. George has got 12. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
The pass to Bridges. They need this. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Johnson against George. And it goes down 2 points. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. The dish now to Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed. Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's George. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Inside to stop the run. The shot will not fall. And it's Dallas the other way. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not get...
Group it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been...
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each. This has been a fantastic matchup tonight. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He's said to be experiencing a lot of discomfort, but overall it looks like it is just a bruised bicep. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's MP. And it's Bullock in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Yeah, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's George. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Johnson outside. Dinwiddie left side. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's his... improvement.
Don't lose that mojo, and keep firing away.
The free throw drops for Pop. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And so it's Dallas taking a 19-point lead. Nets trail by 19. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Harris. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. Thomas with it. George picks him up. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Basket good. George has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Dallas.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. George with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Thomas. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. George with the ball. Now Thomas defending. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Thomas passes to Curry. Thomas sets a screen for Curry. Unloads from 13. 3-pointer. Thomas, no luck.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside, George. McGee trying to break free. George with the bucket. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry dishes to Thomas. Nets passing it around. O'Neal from long range. And the Nets miss again. The Mavericks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Hardaway finds George. Shoots over Curry. That's good for George on the assist from Hardaway. 32 points for George.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Thomas against Hardaway. Will it go? And
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Creativity.
so no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the glass. So why were you so physical tonight? Was you mad?
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night. You know, just more missed shots to grab tonight, I guess. You know, all I know is, well...
Great win tonight. The other team really had no answer for you on the offensive end. What did you see out there?
What I see out there tonight...
What did you end up doing?
told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, what do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Doncic. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with them, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
On the wing, Irving. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Irving. Doncic right side. Drops in the layup for two.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Back to Allen. Outside Garland. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Right side Mitchell. Another shot. The Mavericks pull it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Mitchell. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Irving up top. Nice move. Oh, sweet move. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Mobley. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Green. There's a minute 54 left now in the first quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Cleveland calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 4. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Cleveland calls timeout. The Mavericks making a switch here. LeVert left side. Pass to Allen. Let's go with a three. LeVert, and that's good.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Outside Irving. Inside. Here's Wood. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Osman. Takes the three. Cleveland gets it back. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Christian Wood picks one up.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. The rebound by Osman. The Cavs trailing. Now here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wood with the screen. Here's Doncic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on that one.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category. Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Knocks down the long J.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Osman. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter is on its... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Cleveland. 4-point game. Here's Garland. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Unloads from 13. The putback. Hauled in by McGee. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Mitchell. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
On the wing, Green. Irving for 3. That shot is off. The Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
You just got to box out Wood. You can't let him get on the board because Christian, he will cash in.
Here's Green. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Garland for 3. Wood grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kept alive. Irving for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Timeout.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Wade. Down low. And stolen by Wood. Outside Irving. Here's McGee. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Rubio. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. LeVert outside. Fires the 3. Hauled in by McGee. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Irving. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 8.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look. Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. Yep, count it. 10 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's LeVert. And it's blocked by Wood.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. He's off on the first. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by McGee.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Back to Doncic. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Doncic. McGee a screen. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Here's Bullock. Launches a 3. The rebound by Allen.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alec. Here's Doncic. Drilled from 11 feet out. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The shot by LeVert, no good. Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game.
Bro, why you overballing me, bro? Why is the computer guarding me, bro?
5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. LeVert. Here's Wade. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
The ball's knocked loose. LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. Left side Rubio. Back to LeVert. From outside the arc. And it's blocked by Wood. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. To the inside. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. Now LeVert. Up and over Doncic.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Green for 3. Hauled in by McGee. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Dallas with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Irving. Oh, rejected by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
Back to Okoro. Pass to Mobley. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Green with the ball. Outside Irving. Out to Wood. Here's the three. Tries again. And Irving gets it to go.
You can't forget the box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. The drive by Irving. It's tipped. With the drive. Here's Okoro. Bullock puts it in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks. That free throw good from Irving.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
And a nice finish on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Here's Bullock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Cleveland calls timeout. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Allen. Kleba with a steal. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else, because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my tops.
Kleba with a screen. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Allen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Doncic with it. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Doncic hits them both. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Pass to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. And here are the Mavericks now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's Doncic. No good with a layup. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Now DeRozan. Following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. And he overshot that one, missing. Knocked loose. Here's DeRozan. And it's Denver with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space.
You playing like a bitch, by the way. I want you to know that.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt.
You playing like a sucker-ass nigga, bro. Why you not guarding me? Why you letting the computer guard me?
Let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge.
Okay,
David?
you don't want one?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He wants his guys to focus.
No, it don't. You got 0 points. I got 4.
Shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate.
So you losing.
He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot.
It means you about to lose.
They're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
That's 6 points.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously,
you got
the
0.
ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, he's a great floor general out there. You can see that ball is consistent at looking to distribute and
Just
find guys in the right spot.
Right side, DeRozan. The shot comes out. And Denver the other way now. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Are you got me now?
And just under 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's been a slow start here for Denver. Trailing by 4. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future. But no.
Yes, sir.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Caldwell Pope. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
DeRozan scanning the floor. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. Caldwell Pope for 3. A shot off that time. Outside DeRozan. Bangs home the trifecta. DeRozan's got 9.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
The finish. And the jam by Levine.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And DeRozan, here we go. Here's Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
quarter inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. To the paint. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And Chicago has possession. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's DeMar. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Here's Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Bryant looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the shot goes in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside, Green. Jackson down low. Denver passing it around. And it's Brown missing. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Jackson misses.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Down low. Out to the right wing. Back to Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And the Bulls with possession. Good momentum, 14 straight points. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Bulls shooting their third
Bro,
and
why
fourth
you
free
giving
throw
up,
attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Huh?
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense.
What they got to do with giving
What
up?
we'd
Why you
love
come
to
here if you don't
see
play the game?
is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. On the wing, DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brown with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. .56 seconds left now here in the second. The deep three from Green. Kept alive. Tipped away to the wing right side. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Yep, that one goes in there. DeRozan's got 13 points.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 4 seconds left. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Out of bounds.
Yeah, I had a feeling when I came in here. I told you that in the beginning.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
I want to be over 100.
Those instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Not quite enough defense that time around.
Yeah, I ain't shit difficult about this one. I won it. Ain't nothing difficult about this.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Here's Ball. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Lonzo Ball. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it go. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And here's Vucevic. He's got 10. And it's DeRozan missing. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right side Williams. And the Bulls get it back. Ball with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
1:07 left to play here in the third. And the shot goes down. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
And it's Beverly missing. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And it's Ball in the corner. From deep. Here's Vucevic. Hits the layup.
But you're not gonna restart the game, bro. The little dude, nigga, you was like 10. Dumbass boy.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's West. Pass to Chamberlain.
Who's watching it?
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And here's Charlotte. Up top ball. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Chamberlain. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Baylor, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Hayward. Beyond the arc.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Here's Chamberlain. Crafty move. And he lays it in. 6 points for him.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Ball. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's West. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And the Hornets call time here. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Now here's Hayward. That three's off the mark. And there's the call.
Bro, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. Don't quit. I'm about to say, don't quit, don't quit.
On LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. The Hornets making a switch here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Chamberlain. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Washington. They swipe it. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count it.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Oubre. Three-pointer Rozier. A rebound by Baylor. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is hammered home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Now here's West. And here's Chamberlain. Wilt takes it up and botches the dunk. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball's running. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Left side, Baylor. Back to Chamberlain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Outside, Ball. The shake. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Baylor. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
Here's Ball. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here is Chamberlain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Now, here's Baylor. Williams with the steal. Rozier looking around. Oubre outside. They get a hand on it. Williams trying to break free. Oubre, good.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
High post Chamberlain. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Chamberlain powers it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Rozier. Hauled in by the chairman of the boards.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now Chamberlain, 6 points for him. A second chance effort. Wilt Chamberlain cleaning up the mess.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Lakers working the ball around now. They double team Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Hornets leading by 3. It's Martin on the wing. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Goodrich. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets ahead. They're up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oubre, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Goodrich. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Goodrich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And, of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Hornets making a change here. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Rest the bounce pass. Pass to Goodrich. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Goodrich has got 5.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. The effortless deep jumper from West.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Goodrich. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Erickson. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the block. Right side, ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
With some arc. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And the Lakers making a change here. Pass to Goodrich. From deep, Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Rozier banked in off the glass. Rozier's got 5 now.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving. Don't sit back and be passive.
Pass to Hetzel. Lakers working the ball around now. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Charlotte leading by 5. On the wing, Rozier. Chamberlain with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Hetzel. To the left side wing. West, right side. All sorts of time. Jerry West hits from way downtown.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now Rozier. One second left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hornets leading by 3. On the wing, Williams. And ball gets double teamed. Inside. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 3. Back to Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Chamberlain hits them both. Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Washington. Outside Williams. Chamberlain brings the double team. Up top Washington. Ball feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by the Lakers. About 1 minute played here in the second half. High post Chamberlain. Pass to Goodrich. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Terry Rozier. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Hornets making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Ball with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Pass to Richards. Here's Ball. Hetzel pulls it in. West outside. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Goodrich, that's good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Martin. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Lakers leading by 4. To the left wing. Pass to Goodrich. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's West. Double clutches. The rebound by Richards.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain goes up. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Back to Hayward. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Chamberlain. Again, Los Angeles.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Westbrook can't hit. Here's Allen. Takes the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism, what a talent.
Now here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Here's Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. To the inside. Kicks it to George. The three. Covington. That one's good.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Holiday. To the middle. And Lopez gets it to go.
And this is the variety of ways Lopez can hurt you. He can be in the pick and pop. He can be in the roll. A lot of options from the big man.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Here's Allen. Outside Holiday. And another three for Milwaukee.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. It's George on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Zubac. Rebounded by Lopez.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now Los Angeles with it. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's Westbrook. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Bucks trail. Pass to Carter. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Zubac's high post. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Ingles. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's George on the wing. Leonard right side. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Portis.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Shoots a fadeaway. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, up by one. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game. Lopez in the post. Zubac comes with a double team. Dragic misses. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Zubac screen. In the air. Rejected by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Leonard, left side. Over Middleton. Leonard, good.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Steps back. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Zubac. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here's Westbrook. Here he goes. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 16. And that one's good. Covington's got 5 points.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Pass to Lopez. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
The three, Westbrook sinks the tray. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Russell jumps pretty high on his three-point shot, so tough for smaller guards to challenge it.
A minute 53 left in the first half. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. .141 left in the first half. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Timeout called, the Bucks. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Carter. 1:07 left in the first half of this game. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in L.A., they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction. I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
The first free throw is good.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
The Bucks trail. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Westbrook outside. Pass to Covington. To the paint. Westbrook outside. Picked by Covington. Tries a 10-footer. Westbrook can't hit. Here's Matthews. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Portis a screen. Carter from outside. Coffey grabs the board. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Pass to Lopez. From the arc. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now Morris. Fades and shoots. Giannis with the rebound. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Morris on the wing. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Offline with a baseline jumper.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Pass to Middleton. Allen with it. Holiday from long range. Paul George pulls down the board. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing man. Now here's Covington. Out to Leonard. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 7 points in the game. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Pass to man. It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man. Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points. He scores with great efficiency. And we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
And Middleton also capable of preventing points at the other end, Brent.
And I think this progression of Middleton having that length and switchability along with experience is helping him build that defensive resume. He'll hit the defensive glass. Just a terrific all-around player.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. The Clippers in the lead. And he gets the bucket.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got. And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. He does not get the second one. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
They grab their own miss. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Mann. Leonard outside. Up and over Crowder. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Bucks trail. Connaughton outside. Crowder outside. Back to Portis. And stolen by Covington. In transition, here come the Clippers. Man misses. Crowder outside. Dragic right side. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They lead by 7. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Mann. George outside. Here's Mann. Back to George. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Westbrook outside. Driving in. Pass to Mann. Now here's George. Clock at 4. All sorts of time. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Bucks making a switch here. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Now Los Angeles with it. Leading by 5. Knocked away. Pass to Leonard. And they'll get another chance.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
Here's Lopez. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George with it. Middleton covering. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's George. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 7.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. George outside. George draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to man. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. A clear look for Westbrook. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Middleton outside. Allen on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Holiday with the drive. And Holiday powers it home.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Back to Westbrook. George outside. That one a little long. With the step back. Pass to Holiday. Allen on the wing. Here's Portis. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Middleton from the outside. Ooh, nice D from George. And the Clippers have possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The veteran George, so comfortable going to the free throw line when the game is up for grabs. That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
For 3, Allen. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo. And a missed layup. Here's Westbrook. It's off. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy.